Attention passionate Chicago, BARS FANS. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Chicago Bears' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Chicago BARS FANS. Let's get to the news. Now, folks, buckle up because what I'm about to tell you is a game changer, a move that could reshape the entire NFC North landscape. We're talking about a blockbuster trade that's been brewing behind the scenes, Cam Jordan moving from the New Orleans Saints to the Chicago Bears. Yes, you heard that right. Cam Jordan, a name that's been synonymous with pass-rushing excellence and leadership in New Orleans for over a decade, might soon be donning the navy and orange, and I can tell you, the impact of this move could be seismic for the Bears and their quest to return to the Super Bowl spotlight. Let's set the stage here. The Chicago Bears, a team that's been in a bit of a rebuild mode for a few seasons now, has been building around their young quarterback, Caleb Williams, who, as we all know, is considered one of the most talented prospects in recent history. The offseason has been full of strategic moves, trying to bolster both sides of the ball, but especially that crucial defensive front. The addition of Dennis Allen as the new defensive coordinator was seen as a smart move. Allen, who was the head coach of the Saints last season, brings a wealth of experience and a keen understanding of what it takes to build a formidable defense. Now, why is Cam Jordan such a big deal for the Bears? Well, for starters, he's not just a player, he's a cornerstone. Even at 36 years old, Jordan remains highly productive. Just last season, he racked up 28 pressures and 4 sacks, showing that age isn't slowing him down much. For a defensive end, these are still elite numbers, especially considering the wear and tear that comes with the position. Jordan's presence on the line isn't just about stats. It's about leadership, experience, and providing a veteran voice that can elevate the entire defense. And with Dennis Allen knowing exactly what Cam Jordan brings to the table, that familiarity could be a key factor in making this deal happen. The Bears, on the other hand, have been searching for that game-changing presence on their defensive line. Montez Sweat has shown flashes of brilliance, but relying solely on him isn't enough if Chicago truly wants to bolster their pass rush and create chaos for opposing quarterbacks. Adding a player like Jordan, who's been a consistent force for years, could be the missing piece. His ability to generate pressure, disrupt plays, and mentor younger players could be exactly what the Bears need to take that next step defensively. Remember, the NFL is a league where the margins are thin. A dominant pass rush can turn games around, and Jordan's addition could be that difference maker. Now, let's talk about how this could impact the NFC North. The division has been evolving rapidly, with teams like Minnesota and Green Bay making moves to contend. The Lions, for example, have been building a high-powered offense and a solid defense. If the Bears add Cam Jordan to their already talented roster, they instantly become more competitive and more dangerous. It sends a message that Chicago is serious about contending, that they're not just in a rebuild but aiming to dominate. This kind of move could force division rivals to reconsider their plans, to step up their game, and to prepare for a more aggressive, disciplined Bears team. But what about the Saints? Well, as we know, the Saints are in a bit of a transitional phase. With questions at quarterback, Tyler Show, Jake Heener, Spencer Rattler, they're clearly looking to rebuild and retool for the future. Trading Cam Jordan makes strategic sense for them. It's about getting value in return, clearing cap space, and focusing on developing their young quarterbacks. Even if it's tough for fans to see a player like Jordan leave, the Saints are in a position where they need to prioritize long-term growth over short-term success. The trade could bring a draft pick or a promising young player back, which will be essential as they look ahead. But back to the Bears, this potential trade isn't just about filling a roster spot. It's about culture, about leadership, and about the kind of identity Chicago wants to forge in this new era. Cam Jordan embodies professionalism, resilience, and a relentless work ethic, qualities that any team looking to contend needs. Plus, his familiarity with Dennis Allen from their time together in New Orleans means that integration into the Bears' defense could be smoother than expected. It's a kind of chess move that benefits both sides. The Saints get value, and the Bears get a proven veteran ready to make an immediate impact. Of course, the question many fans are asking is, will this trade actually happen? Well, it's still in the rumor mill at this point, but given the Saints' current trajectory and the Bears' desire to strengthen their defensive front, it seems like a logical move. The NFL offseason is always full of surprises, and it's precisely these kinds of strategic trades that can define a team's season. If the Bears manage to bring Cam Jordan into the fold, I believe it could catapult them into that next level of competitiveness, making them a serious contender in the NFC North and possibly beyond. Now, let's take a moment to appreciate what Cam Jordan has meant over the years in New Orleans. He's been a consistent force, an 11-time Pro Bowler and a leader on and off the field. His impact isn't just measured in sacks or pressures, it's also about the intangible qualities he brings, the leadership that elevates the entire team. For the Bears, acquiring a player like him would be a statement, a clear indication that they're serious about winning now, not just rebuilding for the future, but actually competing at the highest level once again. And of course, the NFL is a league of adjustments and strategic moves. The Bears are trying to balance their rebuild with the immediate need to get better, and a veteran like Cam Jordan could be the catalyst to accelerate that process. His presence could help mentor young players, elevate the pass rush, and create a more intimidating defense that opponents will have to think twice about. Imagine the chaos he could create opposite Montez Sweat, forcing quarterbacks into uncomfortable throws, disrupting timing routes, and ultimately giving Chicago a much-needed edge on defense. So, what's next? Well, the rumors will surely intensify in the coming weeks. Fans will be speculating, analysts will be dissecting every detail. But one thing is for sure, if this trade goes through, it'll be a game changer. The Bears will have taken a bold step forward, and it could mark the start of a new chapter in their quest to restore their glory days and chase that elusive Super Bowl title. And for Saints fans, it's a reminder that sometimes, even the best players move on when the time is right, especially when a team is looking to build for the future. Remember, folks, the NFL offseason is full of surprises, and moves like these, strategic, bold, and impactful, are what make the league so exciting to follow. It's about seeing teams adapt, evolve, and position themselves for greatness. The Chicago Bears are certainly doing just that, and the addition of Cam Jordan could be the spark that ignites their resurgence. Whether or not it becomes reality, one thing is for sure, this story is far from over. It's an exciting time for Bears fans, and I can't wait to see what unfolds next. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Chicago Bears news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Chicago Bears fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Do you think Cam Jordan is the missing piece to push Chicago into playoff contention? Are you excited about the possibility of seeing him in that Bears uniform? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Chicago Bears. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Chicago Bears news. This is a franchise that's always evolving, always striving, and with moves like this potentially on the horizon, the future looks incredibly promising. Thanks for sticking with me, and as always, bear down.